2 weeks ago, I launched Dan Recommends, and first it was a joke, but today I crossed $500 in revenue. Here's how it happened. So it all started when I thought about the problem of businesses that sometimes people, find a business, they're interested, and they go to Google and they Google something like post-breach review. And the thing is, this page will define if the user buys your product or not. And, it would be nice if you kind of control what kind of things people see here. And obviously, some reviews you will control, like you can have a page on your website, post breach reviews with all testimonials from your customers. But also, sometimes maybe some journalist will post a review about your product that might not be as good as you wanted. So I decided, what if I build a website that will guarantee you have a good review here? As a result, people will buy your product more likely. Google will have more reasons to rank your pages, and AI will have more reasons to recommend your product faster. And that's how Dan Recommends existed. As you can see, I'm already here on post breach review. No fav econ yet, index, but we are doing it. So this is Dan Recommends. I spent 2 hours on this product. It's completely vibe coded. I spent most of the time figuring how to make these cool background images, for the website. The rest is very simple. It has basically two pages: the home page, where the description of the service is provided, and the pages of reviews. That's it. So, for example, that's the latest grab footage review. So that's it. That's the review. That's what people will see. So again, if I click here, this is what I will see: post breach review. So this is the product. I didn't touch any code. It's I think AI decided to go TypeScript. I'm like, okay, sure. And I'm surprised how well this product launch went. I mean, comparing to previous attempts like Activation Pal and Smooth that I spent, 2 months perfecting the product, I launched, nobody buys it. This is like an extremely better result. And I think I want to share a few lessons with you, like, and those are like not I know all the stuff, but probably lessons to myself. So first is make it as easy as possible, people to pay for your app. And if they don't pay on the first day, maybe it's a good idea not to do anything with the app. So as you can see, I have a button, get your review, $49. And when you click, you will get a Stripe checkout link, nothing else, no account, no, form. You just, if you are not ready to pay $49 for a review, I mean, maybe the product doesn't have any product market fit. And you can see that I didn't even create a dedicated Stripe account. I just use my MakerBox account and I just created a payment link. It's not even a checkout session, it's just a payment link. And again, just $49 you pay, that's it. So that was my first like lesson from this. You can have a free trial for 14 days, a free plan, but like if people are willing just to pay, that's a good product. And if not, maybe that's a bad product. So second thing, I really kept a lot of things simple. As you can see, the fav icon, which is on the website, but not on Google, is just my photo. I just made it pixelated so it looks a little bit, better. I didn't have this page here. I didn't even have this nudge here. I didn't have this. I had a very simple page in the beginning. All I had was one page with two blocks, this block and this block. So basically like hero block and how it works, and then the reviews. So it was extremely simple because I didn't want to spend even one day on this. It was just a joke. And for me, it was like, if this works with this amount of effort, maybe I'm onto something. And third is, I think, like if you take a look at the Stripe sale, so the first day, 19th February, I get the sale, two sales on the first day. That was a good signal, like $100 right away. And then I got two more sales one day. So then it kind of died after basically 3 days, which is very, expected. But what I did not do, I didn't give up. I mean, I already made $200. That was a good signal. I made $200 with iOS apps in like 2 months, but these like 3 days, $200, kind of good. And at some point, I accidentally wrote this banger and the sales started to grow again. So that was good. And I before that I also had post and I just started to write more stuff about recommends and just trying to find the angle to make this interesting. And basically the interesting part was that I spent not a lot of effort and already got sales. And I think that was the interesting part for most of the people. I think this idea is like you can't just tweet once. You need to tweet because I'm pretty sure the person that bought on the 2nd March, they might not have seen the launch tweet on 19th February. They're like, they discovered the product on 2nd March. If I didn't tweet on that day, they would just not buy the product. So that was my third like big lesson for this product. Honestly, right now, I'm not sure if this website needs anything else because what happens right now, people buy, they have a form. I then create a review. It takes me like 5 minutes to just transcribe my voice message about review to review. I spend a lot of time with Chat GPT so I can generate this beautiful image and not to repeat the pattern. As you can see, sometimes it does repeat the pattern, but I'm trying my best, to have different images here. But honestly, I think the product is already good enough. I will try to reach 1K, and after that I will think maybe there is something else. Maybe people want more online reputation. Maybe they want articles like, post breach versus buffer, and this will be the article posted on our website. So maybe that's an extra exposure for the business. Anyway, that's Dan recommends. If you need review, go check it out. That's an incredible product. I guarantee you. I recommend Dan recommends. And yeah, hopefully the next update will be when I reach 1K in revenue.